everybody, welcome to Ladybug Girls Show. Just here out of my garden making a video. I'm giving the chickens some food scraps, feeding the horses, making sure everybody's happy and healthy. And I just got back from Emily's school. I volunteer there on every Thursday, so it's always fun. We had a field trip and we got to ride the city bus around town. It was really cool, and I enjoyed the expressions on all the kids' faces. It was mostly their first bus ride. Yeah, I'm out in the garden. I looked outside and I was just, and awestruck by the sun because it's so beautiful, and it was pouring down rain. Apparently we're supposed to have a storm today, but it seems pretty calm, so unless this is the calm before the storm, I think we're okay. I mean, there is a lot of rain and my garden looks like it's flooded a little bit, but I'm kind of used to the rain because we're living north of Seattle, so we get a lot of rain. I actually get the afternoon to myself, which is quite nice. I think if you're a stay-at-home mom, you really need some time to recoup. Emily was just sick, like really, really sick. If you follow me, then you know what I'm talking about. But oh my goodness, like that girl was so sick. It was just like, you know how like as a parent you're always so concerned and you take your kid to the doctor over the littlest thing. Well, this time I was thinking like, oh, I took Emily to the doctor every other time and they didn't do anything. So I waited till the third day she was off school, and then I finally take her to the doctor, and the doctor was like, oh no, Emily's really sick. And yeah, so I don't know, I guess lesson learned, just trust your instinct. But yeah, go to the doctor. Yeah, so Emily's better now. She's back in school. But yeah, you don't want to have a kid that was as sick as Emily. Poor little dear. She had like 103 fever, and she actually had the fever for about a week, so way too sick. So I guess I'm just kind of rambling and vlogging, but that's okay. I felt like it. So, and if you're still watching, you're putting up with my ramble. That's okay. Sometimes, it's nice to have a little chit chat, right? So I'm out in my garden. I can flip the camera around and kind of show you what is happening. Not a whole lot because everything's dead. But it's kind of nice to document the garden year round. I would like to get to the point where I'm gardening year round, but right now I'm kind of like, I'm gardening in the sense that I'm composting and getting my soil ready. But let me show you. We have quite a bit of water. There's some wild ducks out in the field too, I can show you. So let me flip my camera on. So here's my compost. They're woody plants, but right now what I do every fall is fill it up to the top. So it's actually sunk down that far so far this year, since the fall time. So in the last like 2 or 3 months, this is how much it has broken down. This is mostly compost and horse manure. Horse manure makes lovely, lovely. Oh, and I clean out the chicken stalls. So there's chicken manure, and yeah, that's mostly chicken stall right there. And then this one looks more like a little more compact. Horse manure. There's a little kale sticking up. Like, I want to live. It's actually doing pretty good, huh? Probably grow to a big plant. This one looks pretty good. There's mint growing out the sides. And this one, I must not have added enough dirt. So I need to add more dirt. My raspberries are all dead. Everything's kind of dead. Let me give you a little view. So I have 20 fruit trees. The back pasture is the horse pasture, but it is all wet. All wet. I have 2 raised beds. This bed I cover up, this grows my asparagus, so I try to fill it up as deep as I can to protect the asparagus so it can overwinter. And this bed had sunflowers. Ooh, I got a chicken running towards me. This little chicken is kind of the oddball out. She never wants to go in with the others, so obviously she's her own person and I can't force her to conform. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, I grow sunflowers and carrots and I don't know, you'd probably have to watch one of my old videos to see everything. Oh, see, here's all the water. Yes, I have a lot of water. Yeah, so I grew like tons of kale, tomatoes, beans, and that was the kids' bed. I like to have an area just for the kids to grow food. They had the scarlet runner beans. I need to pull all the dead stuff off. It's been raining and cold. I don't know if you can see, but there's 2 ducks way out there. They're cute. Those are my irises right there. They pretty much die back every year, but they're starting to poke out again, and they get to be like 6 feet tall. This is my apricot tree. It sprouted up like, I don't know, 6 trees because the original one died off, so it's kind of a different tree. I probably needed to narrow it down to 1 tree and thin it out, but I haven't yet, so I'll have to deal with that and cut some of the branches that are touching the other trees if I'm going to keep that many, but I should probably just thin it out. And then over here I have some chokeberry and currants. That's what those massive things are. And then I have, this is kind of an area I want to fix, but there's a bunch of strawberries in that area. Looks like buttercup. It's me. This is my big weed. This buttercup. Oh, it's so terrible, but it's beautiful too. So I try to be positive. Yeah, so with gardening, I can't, well, organic gardening, I can't spray a bunch of chemicals to like kill the buttercup. So instead of really being upset about the buttercup, I try to think of all the positives, like that it will provide the bees, you know, with a little nectar from the buttercup, because we have a whole acre of buttercups. So I don't know, I try to work with it, although it does drive me a little bonkers because it spreads. It has little runners and it spreads everywhere. So if you're an organic gardener and you have any tips or tricks, let me know. It's kind of the battle I've faced forever. I've tried like, you know, like thick layers of newspaper, cardboard, and then stacked it up with like a bunch of like straw or wood chips, and it still comes back. So I don't know what to do, but I'm trying to love it. Okay, along the edge here you can see where the tree fell through the fence. I still haven't, oh, the ducks are flying off. There they go. We have wild ducks. I probably got too close. I have about 18 blueberries along the fence. I'll give you a little bit better look at the irises. So I just have massive irises, and they poke up through and they produce a very beautiful yellow flower that the bees love. So it's very exciting. It's kind of nice to get out and talk to you guys. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Stay tuned for more. I have a lot planned for this year. I want to get back into making more soap and lotions and lots of fun stuff. So So thanks for subscribing. Talk to you later.